Hi, and welcome back to RLDev. Today, we're going to be covering Unity's Scriptable Object System. Let's get started. So to start, you're going to need something to use scriptable objects for. Here, we have a card with basic info like an image, name, and hit points. Links to the project files for this are in the description. To create our scriptable object, start by going in the scripts folder and creating a new C# script. I'm going to call this card data. Then open this in your text editor. Once inside this, we're going to start by doing two things. We need to change mono behavior to scriptable object, as this allows us to extend from the scriptable object class. Then we can also delete the start and update method, as we won't be needing them. I'm going to quickly explain what a scriptable object is. A scriptable object is like a box. You can create a box and store or set information inside it. In Unity, scriptable objects store info, similar to variables or structs, except for the part that they save this info between scenes. This is very useful as it allows you to pass information between different scenes. Now we're going to create our scriptable object. We are making this for a card, so we can add data to the scriptable object for the card. We can add an image, we can add a string for the name, and finally we can add an int for the health points. Next, we need to create the create asset tag. To do this, open up brackets and type create asset menu, then parentheses. Now this tag takes in three things: the file name, which is the name that shows up once you create the tag. For this, I'm going to put card data. Then the menu name. This is the name that shows up in the asset create menu. For this, I'm going to put card space data. Then finally is the order. This is the order it shows up in the create asset menu. I'm just going to put 1 to make it at the top of the list. Then we can save this and head back into Unity. Now in Unity, we can go into our assets folder, and when you right click, you'll see that if you go to create, you'll see a new thing type called card data. If you click this, it'll create a new card data. We can call this Charizard for our Pokemon card. Then we need to set our three variables. For the image, we can do our image. For the name, we can put our name. And finally, for our hit points, we can put the number of HP it has. Now I want to show you how to use scriptable objects in your projects. To do this, go to your card template and create a new script called card update. Once inside the script, we can delete update and the comments, as we won't be needing them. First, we need to declare some variables. We need a variable for our scriptable object, so we can say public card data. Next, we need to add the three variables for our card data. To do this, we need to import two packages: Unity Engine.ui as well as TMP Pro. Next, we can go in and create our three variables. We can create a public image. Then we're going to add a public TMP text for our name text. Then we're going to add a public TMP text for our HP text. Then we need to go into our start function and assign these values. We can set our image.sprite equal to our card data.image. We can set our name text.text equal to our card data.name. And finally, we can set our HP text.text equal to our card data.hp.toString. Then we can go back into Unity and test these out. Once in Unity, you can go to our card template and assign the values. We can assign our scriptable object to the card data, our card image to the image, our name text to the name text, and our hit points text to the hit points text. Then, when we click play, you'll see that the card fills with all of the data inside of our scriptable object. That is how to make a super simple scriptable object. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.